try this out. Hello, this is Whisperface. And I'm trying out to see how this works. I'm going to load up a world and see what's up. Now this world is the one where I'm constantly looking for treasure, so we'll see what happens. See how that goes in general. This is mostly just a sound test, since it does seem to be recording. So I guess it's time to just run around. I've got some stacks of dirt. Dang, it's been a while since I played Minecraft. It's been like a month or something. Oh man, last time I played this, it was a while ago. I need a new pane of glass. Let's see exactly what I was doing. Oh, it's the village. It's nighttime. Hi, nighttime. Nighttime's my friend. Except when it's not, because then things try to kill me. Let's get me an axe before I go out there. Looks like I took down my health just a bit, but that's not to be helped. Can't be helped. Let's see. There you are, little spider do. Just gonna, thank you. Take your experience points. That would be lovely. Crap. Arrows. Why is it that the skeletons always spawn behind you? Always. Let's see if I can get to them before I die. Unfortunately, spam killing doesn't work as well anymore. Ooh, that took down hearts really fast. Those skeletons, they are obnoxious. Alright, let's see. Let's get me a little bit more food here and see what goes on. Probably just something easy just to nom on. Let's see. Alright, so this is hello, Whisperface. I have clearly mutated into some bipedal form. And so it's time to head out. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. No. Nope. No. No. Please tell me that was What have I done? Dang it. Well, that was clearly my fault. Crap. I didn't have a bed to sleep in. I have no idea where I am. Let's see. Scanning the horizon for light. Only sunlight gives me any indication of anything was. Okay, time to go look at the strange little compilation building over there. Crap. Ouch. Well, at least they had the foresight to leave some of these laying around, because I would like an apple. Yes, please. This looks like a little grove. What was I doing? Honestly. Last time I was playing this, I feel like I was playing with someone. Oh, hey! I was trying to build a mega tree. Let it spawn there. But I haven't been within spawn distance, which means the village. Ah, crap. Whew. Good thing that didn't get me. That was interesting. At least I got some free dirt now. Yay! Where exactly the village is, I think, is my next priority. I'm going to actually go over here and see if I can get some height by going up the tree height. Yeah, close enough. I'm just gonna do this. Nope. See, I was higher up on the tree, and maybe I should see what happens if I turn my render distance up. Let's see. Video settings. Oh, well, no wonder nothing's happening. That wasn't that much more of an improvement since it was only 10 chunks. Let's just sit here a moment and see if I can render up to a more normal level. Since I wasn't needing to and was hosting the land server. Ooh, pretty. Those are cool mountains. I want to build something on that arch. If I could only see where the village was. Because all I see around here is endless forest. Should have left like an air. Aha! There we go. There it is. Okay. Now to get down, guess I'll just jump tree to tree. See if I can reach some water. Oh my gosh, it's a wolf! I have no bones. I don't have any bones. I'm sorry. You can't become my poppy. Oh well, too bad. Okay, let's see. Let's go see if I can get my stuff or if it like is all gone. Because I wasted time during the night. I hope not. Oh hey, a bone. Do dogs follow you if you have a bone? No, looks like not. Wait, I have the arrow out. Let's see. Bone? Nope, nope. They don't give a care in the world, it seems. Ooh, floating islands are so cool. I want to build something. But first things first, keep the villagers safe. Which means trying to demonster it. And at this point, I'm mildly worried because it exploded a section of the wall before I got out of there. So I'm hoping that nobody really got turned to any sort of you know, mob, but I don't know. Let's go see Jimmy, Jerry, Jared, Jeff. I don't actually know how many villagers I have left in this particular one. Oh, well, that would be part of why there are monsters nearby, possibly. I better try and rectify that. Where be the villagers? Because I have many, many walls, and I have not seen a villager yet, even though it's morning. Let's see. Haha! Jeffrey! Jeffrey the town cleric is alive. Jeffrey, what do you like? Library. Librarian. I guess he's a librarian, not a cleric. But in Minecraft, that's just about the same thing. Alright. Carrot farm is coming along nicely. How much food do I need right now? Probably something tasty that is not obnoxious. Haha! Yay! The blacksmith! Armor, whatever. Same thing. Let's get you out of there. It seems that my tree farm has been quite productive, but that doesn't mean that you should be stuck in any way, shape, or form. So let's get you over here. You know, whenever you want. Whatever you choose to do. It's your choice. As you can see, this has been a massive undertaking, and I actually had 3 people helping me out building all the walls around this. We did it in a couple of days to try and save as many villagers as possible, and it was quite a fun project, actually. The walls tend to be something between dirt, stone, and wood, depending on where you are in the village and how far into the process we were, because later in the process we started running out of the better materials. And we're just like, okay, we just need to get this up before night falls again. And that was what we would end up doing. How on earth do you even get in there? I mean, maybe he spawned there? Did you spawn here? Why would you spawn here near this dark cave? I don't know. I don't know how villagers spawn. Oh well. Let's see. I'm gonna go up here and just leave you there for now and hope that nothing gets you. Alright, I'm going to, let's see, what do I want to do now? Alright, so I had to go get some water. Where are we now? Here's the question, with all of this built, what exactly was I intending? Ooh, iron deposits. I haven't mined hardly anything in this area, if my chests are any indication. Okay, this looks cool. I need to go get some torches, which means I need some coal, which means I have to wonder whether I have a pickaxe of stone yet. Oh hey, look, a villager. You live! The butcher lives. Yay, if I give him meat or chicken, then you will give me emeralds? Wow, emeralds! I love emeralds! Holy cow. Okay, I do love this. Yay. Boots. Gonna make myself a chest plate. Now the question is, do I want the? Yes, I do want the diamonds. I'm gonna go put them in my chest. See what happens. I don't actually know whether people whether the villagers will refill that if I leave it. Let's see, where did I put mine? There it is. Hey, look, he's farming. You're farming. Good job. I wonder if any of them will know how to farm these down here. Probably not. I probably have to go farm those. Alright, let's see here. Where'd he go? Oh. You want to go mining? Mining? Oh, you're that dude. I should give you, like, a door or something. Just in case zombies try to spawn. Let's see. Okay, so that's my block chest. That's my crafting table. This would be where I would put the stuffly stuff. Let's put this stuffly stuff here. And this stuffly stuff there. And this stuffly stuff on. I don't know. Should I be wearing boots? I don't know. I need a chest plate. That's what I know. So let's build one. I don't know if I have enough for a chest plate. I don't. Though I do have enough for a helmet. But should I make a helmet or should I wait for a chest plate? I feel like I'm going to wait for a chest plate. That seems like a good idea right now. So I'm going to take some of this coal and make myself a couple torches. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Torches. I probably should make myself a sword just in case, because swords are very useful. Let's see. And there we go. We got ourselves a sword. That's good. And the sticks now go there. Okay. Time to light it up like it's on fire. Let's see, where am I lacking torches? Is there anywhere lacking the torches? Let's see, the skeleton last night shot me spawned about there. Which is weird because there's like a million torches there. Was that just now? Did I just place this? I don't know. I don't know if I placed this, but I'm gonna place one right there because that seems like a good idea. Now, what the stupid? When did that happen? That was probably some annoying explosion. I really should carry around things to go and fix up places in the wall like this. You know what? I'm gonna go get myself some doors and some stone, and I'm going to mine, which means I need to pick up a pick. Do I have any picks still? Yeah, I've got a pick. And then I can make another one. You know, technically I could make an iron pick, but I don't think I'm near anything yet that would warrant having that. So I'm just gonna make myself a couple pieces of bread and poof. That's annoying. There we go. And probably just one more stone pick. Yeah, that's good. Let's see now. The most annoying thing about this whole dealio is though I have a lot of dirt here to help out and go fix with, I don't have cobblestone much yet, so I actually have to go and mine that. Are you kidding me? It's raining? Why is it raining? Oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I will just go and I will figure out where to mine, which probably more likely than not is going to be in here. I do probably need some... Ugh. I feel unwise. That was not wise. Okay. Let's get some torches up down here. Oh good, this is just my time to mine cave. I was not 100% sure what I had done here. Okay, which means that this continues, which means that this gets to be nommed. Okay. Let's get me some cobblestone, because honestly, if I don't have cobblestone, that'll be problematic during the nighttime, because creepers don't explode cobblestone nearly so much. I've noticed this. I have some articles. So, the question now would be, as the mining grows boring, because let's be honest, mining is not exactly the most fascinating of tasks that you have to do in Minecraft. As fun as it can be to use what you have mined out, just sitting there and letting it just mine, click, 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 pixel by pixel, is not the best part. So, why don't I tell you a tale? Once upon a time, in ancient Arabia, there was a young woman who lived in a land where the king was downright crazy. He had decided that after being, well, as far as I can tell, betrayed by his first wife and becoming completely fanatically freaked out about the idea of being betrayed by anyone ever again, decided he was going to marry a girl every day. And for a year, he did this. And then he would have them beheaded in the morning, which is unfortunate. And I am quite surprised that the story doesn't end up in outright rebellion by the people, because every day for a year, that's almost 400 young women who went to the king and never came back. So, basically, this one woman, who is the daughter of the minister of the area, finally is chosen, and the minister's like, no, no, not my daughter. And the king goes, but she's like the last young woman left in the kingdom. And he's like, exactly, you're so stupid. Except, you can't say that to a king's face. And so he ends up marrying the daughter, and the daughter comes in and decides to tell him a story. And she begins the story. And as the night goes on, the king becomes more and more fascinated and interested by it. But then, at the end of the night, she's left it at a cliffhanger. Wait, the king goes, why can't you finish the story? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to be beheaded in the morning. I can't finish it. Well, maybe I'll let you live for one more night, the king says. And so, that happens for 1,001 days or so, and thus we get the Arabian Tales of 1,001 Nights. And that young lady ended up actually not dying, because she was able to tell enough tales, cliffhanger and otherwise, that the king started to respect her storytelling and started to, may we say, fall in love with her because of that. Because he started to hear her voice and understand what it was to love. That seems like the appropriate word. So, in the end, she outwitted the idea of mastery by gaining his trust through and gaining his curiosity through telling stories endlessly. Which is one of the reasons why I love stories in general, because they are wonderful things and very, very good distractions. Haha. Now let's see, the mining seems to be done here, so I'm going to go back up. Should I put a torch down there? Nah. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Watch, like 10 zombies are going to spawn down there and kill off all of the villagers I had hidden in here. Okay. Just in case. No zombies. No zombies. Okay, now since it is dark again, I can finally go over here and torch out every single possible dark spot possible at all, in any way, shape, or form, because that is the smart thing to do, at least when you're mildly paranoid that something's going to explode, which, with a thing this big, yes, danger of explosion is large. And I have a lot more coal than I used to, so I'm going to just scatter the land with with torches. Maybe I should put some out there so they don't shoot me down or something. That seems like it might be a good idea, actually. I'm going to put one there and put one there. Grow. Grow. See, see, I only have one torch left. Where should I put it? Do 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 do. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good spot. Good spot. Alright. I really should finish building this at some point. I need to get more trees though, which means I need to go and mine my mega trees. I can do that. That'll be fun. I do have an axe now. And alas. But the problem with going and mining right now is that, one, it is nighttime. And so I will have to go through many, many things. Quite an ordeal. Not really. But I do need to tell a tale, in my opinion. I like telling tales, maybe. A little too much. So, question is, what type of tale do you tell while chopping down wood? Ugh. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a girl who lived in a castle. And that castle was the classic fairy tale castle, clearly. It had talking silverware, and it had a magical wardrobe that would give her anything that she wanted. And one day, this young woman began to cry, and her magical wardrobe asked her, "What is it that you seek, young one?" "I want to know that there's someone else out there," she said. "I sit all day alone in these halls, and I have seen no one. Not my king, not the queen, not anyone has passed by me this past year at least." The wardrobe laughed. "Did you not know? The castle was abandoned 100 years ago." "But how am I still here?" the young one asked. She did not know what was going on in that particular part of the world, for she did not know that there was civil unrest. Granted, this part does not come much into the tale, but the king and queen were far, far away, in another land and another castle entirely. They did not even know that the young girl was left there, for though she was one who lived in the castle, she was no one that they considered important. She was not a princess, she was not a royal, she was merely the serving girl who had been left there. And because she had grown up all her life there, she thought the magical wardrobe was hers, and she thought that she belonged in the castle as much as the magic all around her did. So she began to cry, and she heard that there'd been no one there for 100 years. And the daughter of a serving girl began to wonder what it was like to be outside of this place. So she decided to trek forth. She asked the magical wardrobe if it could give her something for if it was hot outside. It would give her a it gave her a light cotton dress. "But what if it's cold outside?" she asked, and so the wardrobe gave her a long cloak. "But what if I am hungry?" she asked, and so the dishes prepared her a meal that would last her at least until she could find what happened to the next kingdom. And so, armed with all that, off she went. She left to find what had happened to the rest of the kingdom, what had happened outside. At first, when she stepped outside, she was confused, because it had been a long time since she hadn't had a roof over her head, and above her all she saw was a blue expanse that continued onward and onward, seemingly forever. And she had... Oh, my axe broke. That's annoying. And she had no idea what it was to be under the sky, for she had grown up in the castle. She had no reason to go out before, and so now, faced with this massive blue expanse, she wasn't quite sure what to do. So all she could do was wander onward, thinking that perhaps it was like a large roof, a plate even. It was about the color of the blue porcelain plates around, so she thought maybe it would answer her. "Hello," she called to the blue expanse. "Can you help me?" Now, it's well known that the sky does not talk. However, a particular cloud was feeling a bit chatty that day, so though the sky itself couldn't talk, it decided to chat to the young lass. "Hello there," the cloud said. "What are you looking for, young one?" "I'm searching for the kingdom to see what happened to all the people," she said. "All the people? Well, there have been no people in this land for a very long time," the cloud said, "though I just floated over from 2 countries over the mountains and through the woods, and if you can get through the swamp, you'll find people. Many people, in fact. If you are looking for people, that would be where you should go." "Oh, thank you so very much," the young woman said. "But what do you mean by woods?" "I mean a place of many trees." "And what do you mean of marsh?" "I mean a place where the water sinks and stinks." "And mountains?" "You really are a strange one, little child. You have not heard of mountains?" "No. They are large stacks of stone, set one upon the other so that they tower into the sky." "Oh, into the sky, then," the young girl said. "Well, the sky seems to be friendly, so I think going towards it would be no small thing, and it would probably be more helpful than not." So she decided she was going to go. She would go over the mountains and through the woods, and if she could get through the marsh, then, well, she would find her people. So she walked onward, knowing it would be a long time yet if she ever got back to her castle. So she stopped for a meal and ate, and went onward, ready to find people. Now the first thing she had to do was climb the mountain, and the mountain itself seemed rather large. She thought perhaps she could go around it. But next to the mountain there was only another, and then another, and then another. A whole line of mountains. And so she had to trek upward. And it was upward. Up and up and up and up and up until she almost felt she could touch the sky. And so far up that the cloud was at eye level with her. "Well, hello there," it said. "I see you've made it up to here. There's still a bit yet to get over the top of the mountain, though I have not done that for a while now. Can you come? Can you follow?" asked the girl. "I would much rather be able to have a friend with me." "Oh, I have not seen many people where you are from. Did you have friends?" "I did," the girl said. "The plates and the teacups, they all were my friends. And of course the magical wardrobe that provided me what I needed." "Provided you what you needed? Why would you want to leave it?" "Because," she said, "I never have seemed to see another person for such a long time. I thought perhaps if I found them, then I could share all of my magical adventures." "Ah," the cloud said. "Well, may be very hard to get back here. I think maybe it would be better if you turned around now, because if you went back to the castle now, you would know you would still be provided for and still have all your plates and dishes as friends. But if you were to go onward, well, there's no saying what will happen to a young girl like you in this type of world." "Well, I'm afraid I must go onward," she said, "for I am searching for something more than I knew, and I must find people." "If you insist," the cloud said, "I will follow you over the mountain." And so the girl found herself covered by a cloud. It made it hard to see in front of her. She only knew that she was going upward, and the terrain itself became covered with a mist-like fog, though she did not know that fog was the name when you walk inside of a cloud. So up she went until finally she reached a point at which the mountain seemed to end, and finally seemed to want to go downward. The cloud smiled the way clouds do, in a way that humans don't really interpret, and yet you can see the joy in it all the same. Well, this is the top of the mountain, the cloud said. Are you sure you want to go? Now, when you reach the other side, you will have to go through the forest, and that is a place where I cannot follow you. I can barely even see the ground in the forest, for the trees cover it. Trees? Are trees like buildings? The girl asked. Well, in a way, the cloud said. They are covered, the treetops cover the sky so you can't see it as well, and they do have a certain amount of, there we go. They do seem to be what many buildings are made out of, but trees themselves are not buildings. They are only the materials that build buildings. Materials that build buildings, and yet I thought that was stone. Building and a castle are not the same, small one, the cloud said. But you must be certain. Are you sure that you want to go see people? For the way is through the forest. And once you go through the forest, there may be no finding your way back. No finding my way back to the castle, you mean? That is what I mean, the cloud said. Well, if I find people, then perhaps I won't need my same porcelain friends as I did before, though I will miss them dearly. Well, what is your decision then? The cloud asked. I'm going onward, the girl said. I need to find people. And if that means trekking through a forest, well, then I shall. All right, the cloud said. Then all you need to do is go down the mountain now. Down? Again, after I just came up? Well, that is, how did you expect to get to the other side? Oh, well, I suppose it's time to go down then. How strange that I could not figure out what to do there. Just a second, tree farm is being distracting. Let me... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, perfect. Now those will grow back. Okay, and what exactly were you searching for? The cloud asked her. Other people. Then, indeed, you must go downward. I will see you. I hope that I see you again, the cloud said. Goodbye, cloud, the girl said, as she went down the other side of the mountain. She went down and down, though it seemed to her it was not nearly so far to go down as it had been to go up. So, onward and onward she trekked, until finally she hit the edge of what she decided must be the forest. For it was a large expanse with greenery over the top, arching over like a roof, just as the cloud had said, and with long, tall pillars of brown and black, as the trees had to be. It had to be what the trees were, she thought. So, tentatively taking a step inward, she watched. She waited. There were no humans here. But she remembered then that she was searching for a marsh before she was searching for humans. Before she could find the humans, she must find the marsh. So, she went onward. Right, now I'm going to get a heck of a ton of torches in the meantime. So, to be continued on the story of the young girl and her adventures through marshland. I do have some iron. need to make myself something to burn this with. 8. There we go. Let's just put that up there. I should probably go get that iron as fast as I can before any mobs decide to start trying to spawn. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops! Ah! No! Please don't leave me outside. Please don't leave me outside. Let's go make sure that there's torched. The place is torched. Torch the place. Okay, what are you doing? I'm not sure what you're doing, so I'm going to assume you're a little bit of an idiot. Let's just walk around here. That seems like the easiest plan right now. I got wood, so I could do that, and I forgot to bring it over. Oh well. Meh. Boo. There we go. Now that looks like it's all torched up. Torched, torched, torched. I could probably use a torch right there. Seems wise. Alright, and probably use one there. See where the dirt begins to get even just a little bit darker. That is where we place a new torch. And so I shall. Place torches hither and yon. What the poof? Where did all of these little saplings come from? Oh, I guess I left more up there than I thought I did. Do I have one there yet? Apparently I did not, but I do now. Let's just light this place up. No zombies allowed. And all the growth allowed, because growth is good. Grow. Grow for me! Alrighty. Okay, seems like I've got quite a bit here. I'm going to mine this out really fast. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you. Wheat, wheat, wheat. For me. Potatoes. Why are there potatoes there? I don't know why there's potatoes there. There's potatoes there too. Why are there potatoes? Why are there all these potatoes? I don't understand why there's all these potatoes here. But it's not a bad idea. Let's see if I can plant more. Potatoes are better, right? They are potatoes, right? Potatoes. Let's plant more potatoes. Only more. So many more. All of the potatoes, they shall be planted. Alright, so I will plant these potatoes over here. Let's see other potatoes. What the heck was that? I sounded. That sound was so very familiar. Where was it from? I heard the sound of zombie hordes. Silent. Ah! Oh, okay, good. Thank goodness. Ah! No! 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 That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, zombies still can't get in. That's good. That's good. That's. Oh. Okay. 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 Let's just grab these really fast. Not be an idiot about this. Nope. Why was there an explosion? Shoot, 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 shoot. Here's zombie, 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 zombie. Just one of you could ruin my entire thing here going. Trying to keep the zombies out of here. Just one move and somebody zombified. I'd really, really prefer that not happen. Alright, let's see, there's that wood. Let's put that back up. Close enough. Okay. Close enough for me. Currently. I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to place some torches out there so that I don't get zombies doing that. I think I need to get more dirt because I don't want these guys to get in, and they're dangerously close to getting in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where'd the other one go? Where'd the other one go? Oh, whew. Thank goodness. Thank goodness that they're focused on me. Okay, there we go. That was close because there's a villager freaking right down there. There we go. That should avoid random mob spawns there. What the heck are you doing down here? There we go. There we go. There we go. That should be safer. Should being the operative word. There we go. Okay. Whew. Well, that was nerve-wracking. Just a bit. Okay. Let's sprinkle the landscape with torches like there's no tomorrow. If I don't. Feel like that could be wise plan. That's generally how these things are done. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I do believe that they are. What the heck are you doing outside the walls? Holy crap! Villager, what are you doing in the ravine? Ravine. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can get you out of there because I don't feel like you would last all that long if you're not careful. Ravine. Look, you can get out of the ravine. See, ravine. Don't have to sit on the ravine. Why don't you follow me to the not the ravine? Come on. Good, follow me. Follow me to the doorway. It's your favorite thing. Come on, villager. It's a doorway. You know you like those doorways. Haven't you seen a doorway before? Okay, you're an idiot. I'm just gonna build a house around you. Somehow. That seems like it's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. This will soon become Bossingse, where there are walls upon walls upon walls. For that is my plan. To build Bossingse. Secret plan, now revealed. Hopefully. Oh crap. I alerted the zombie by lighting up the area. That's unfortunate. Come at me, bro. Come on, Brosif. Brosif Jr. Brosif the Third. Brosifina. There we go. Alright. Uh-oh, the land's lighting up, so I don't know where to put my torches just yet. So I will put one there, and I will light one right there. I feel like the ravine should be, like, lit up so people can see it. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. No. Never mind. That's mildly disturbing yet entertaining song. Okay, so the question is how I get into my house from here without having to go back to the door. I do have to go back to the door. That sucks. Just kidding. It's fine. Okay, let's see. To the doorway. Where's the villager? What the heck are you doing out there, Wanderer? That's Wanderer. He's now named Wanderer. A piggy! Hi. Pet. Pet piggy. I don't think you can actually tame a pig, even though you can ride a pig. I don't have any carrots, though. Not in here. Although in here I do. In my chest I might. I know I have some growing outside. I should probably go harvest those. I also should probably make myself a bigger chest. My goodness, this thing is not happy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Should I just, I mean, can't open it if I do it that way. I could just put in another corner of the house and just have chests everywhere. Everywhere. I'll put all the food in this one. That seems like a plausible idea. Food, 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 food. Eggs are food, right? I mean, they can be used as ingredients. Technically, you can eat spider's eye, but I'm pretty sure that that's not safe. So, food, food, food. Food, food. Plantable, plantable, wait. That's not plantable. There we go. So, food. I could make it just the herbarium. And then I would have everything else in here. But I kind of like the idea of keeping my plantables around the same area. So, have those in there. Tools. Raw ingredients. Yeah, that's a raw ingredient. Just switch those around. There we go. And that's raw ingredient. That's somewhere between an organic item and a raw ingredient. There we go. There we go. So is this. Technically an ingredient. And so is this. Okay. I like this plan. And all we need now is to just make some more tools and that'll be good. And yeah, there we go. There we go. I may need to go build stuff. It's time to build that thing. For real. Time to build that thing. So building will be happening now. Or next. What time is it? Right, if it's time to start building again, I suppose it is time to continue the story of the girl. The girl who has now reached the forest. Once upon a time. Last time. There was a girl who had reached a forest. It was not just any forest, though she did not know this. She barely knew what a forest looked like, but let alone what a average forest would look like, or an unaverage forest. This forest had large, looming trees, and had dark secrets buried inside of it. But she had to go through it to get to Marsh. Was I making this a pavilion? Yes, I was. Which means I can do this. Yep, and that works. Oh yeah, there we go. So, when this girl started into the forest, she wasn't sure what to expect. Although, whatever she did expect, it was nothing like what she found. So, into the forest the girl went, trying to search for her people, because she hadn't seen people in such a very long time. She wanted to know that there were more, and that indeed she was not alone. So, off she went into the forest. Now, inside the forest, it was much darker than it was at home in her castle. So, she huddled up a bit, not quite sure what to do. But, except to walk onward. She ate a little bit out of her sack that the talking kitchenware had given her, and she went deeper still into the forest. The author got bored and started playing Minecraft like she was actually serious about it. Alright, and there we go. The girl went into the forest. And like all strange forests, it had its own uniqueness, shall we say. Hmm. Pavilion. Pineapple apple pen. Pavilion. I feel like I need glass to properly finish this pavilion if I want to make it a pavilion and from a pavilion into something else. I also kind of want to build something here. Sounds like a good idea. I know it sounds like I've been sidetracked, but part of that is because I'm trying to figure out which part of the story comes next. Because I know that the girl goes into the forest, and when the girl goes into the forest, I know she runs into something. But I cannot remember for the life of me what it is she runs into. I may need to search, whether it be through my mind or for the original tale. Though for the original tale would be hard because, you see, I have been making this up as I go. It would be fun to, at this point, when you're crafting a story, you have to figure out what exactly it is you want to do, what type of genre. And her going into the forest, while classic fairy tale rule of three is fulfilled by the forest being the second, it does not mean that I know what to do there. For the mountain, though hard, is the easiest part of the journey. The second part is part two, where the drama begins. And honestly, the marsh should be the third part and final part, where she finally overcomes. But what in the forest is it? For there are many things that in a forest can lie. There can be wolves of all shapes and sizes. There can be many creatures that there are. In fact, if she wanted, she could be going straight through the enchanted forest and run into all sorts of peoples that are animals instead. And yet I have not and cannot decide what type of story this is, and so I do not know what she would try. Perhaps if I were to, instead of simply trying to build her story, to attempt something grander, perhaps then I would know what I was doing. But for now, all I know is that I need to make some stairs. That should work. And then need to create something to stand upon. There we go. Whoops. That, my dear friends, is why you leave a buffer. Alrighty. now I have yet another unfinished pavilion standing in the rain. Maybe I should go finish the other pavilion. Leave this one to its own devices. For now, at least. If this pavilion were to become a building, what would that require? It would need to be zombie-proof. That really is the only thing it would need to be. Which means that was what this would as well. Now I needed some wood. To finish this up, I think. Whoops. Don't think I needed to do that. Partially because I need to put a door here. Let's give me some wood. See what happens there. Oh dear, I have flower music playing in the background. It is being rather distracting at the moment. Yeah, I'll get that much wood. Get a little bit more cobblestone. Go see what I can do with that. Actually, honestly, if we were to do this properly, then this would be gone. And this would be there. That would be there. And let's see. I think this would be about right. Then the only place that some mob could actually spawn would be, oh dear. Right over here. Or on top of that. I have an idea, actually. Excuse me, an idea. Time to build what looks like a roof now. So let's just get me a little area. So then, oh, Pooflios, no. How dare you? There we go. Oh my gosh. That was poofing close. zombie in the village? Why is there a zombie in the village? What have I done? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Okay. No, that is unacceptable. Don't you dare hurt my villagers. Ouch. It looks like the villagers are fine. Good. Having a conference call. Alright. What I need to do is finish the roof over here, and hopefully I'll have another little building for the villagers to work in, too. You know, if they care at all. Because they don't seem to care very much about where stuff is. That's okay. I am okay with this now. Actually, let's make this match. That seems like it would be fun. I still have wood, right? All I need to do is set that puppy up there. That one right there. And all I need is a couple of doors. Okay. And now that should be awesome, and all my torches, they are used. And all I really need to do is go and figure out what to do. Why is there like lava? Ah! Arrows. Those are not my friends. This isn't a square, maybe it goes in here. Yeah, that looks right. Cobblestone. No, I can just place this so it goes in here, huh? Let's just make a dirt pile. Piles of dirt. Dirt everywhere. All the dirt. Ooh, andesite. Not to be confused with gravel, which looks almost exactly the same. Iron, which I can place, but that's not the point of it, so. Plenty of coal. You know, I should probably put the majority of the coal. Leave a couple in there, but nah, why leave a couple in there when I could just put it in there? Whew, I drastically need a window. And probably a bed. I need to go find myself some sheep. I have enough iron, I could make shears. I should do that. I'll make shears. Then all I need to do is find some sheepish. Sheepish. I should probably carry around just a bit of wheat. Just in case. Holy crap, the zombie is burning. Daytime came fast. Oh, it's a skeleton burning. Too bad I can't hit it from here. Then I could get the XP before it burns to death. I think it's gonna burn. Yep. That's what I thought. See if it left a bow or anything interesting. Dang it. Hey, piggy. See spiders. I see spiders. And some piggies too. But I see no sheepies. No, I don't. Even though it'd be nice to know. Oh, hey, look. It's a paranoia box. This is the type of thing that you hide in when you haven't got anything left to lose. Hey, chicky. I don't have any of you in there. I probably should go and hold seeds as well. Wait, let's see. Might be able to get seeds in a much easier way. Yes, because going Zelda, Legend of Zelda on the wheat is a much easier way of getting seeds. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Here, chicken. I could have sworn you were closer. Maybe I saw one up here? Nope, nope, looks like that's the one. Oh well. Oh hey, there's two of them. Here, chicky, 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 chicky. Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Don't you like seeds? Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Somebody seed the seeds? Haha, chicken seed the seeds. You seed the seeds. Come on. Let's just do this the proper way. So I can still see you. Nee, 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 nee. Nee. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Nee, 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 nee. Where am I going? Right place? Right, right, right. Alright, chicky, chicky. Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Too bad. Chicky, chicky, chicky. Too bad piggy, piggy, piggies like different foods. Different food. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to get you all the way over here. Alright. Could be worse. Okay. Okay, here for this, alright. That's coming. Here, chicky, chicky. Okay, you are not getting out, piggy, piggy. Right, I now have a chicky, chicky, chicky. I have no place to put you. Safely, safely. So you shall follow me, and I shall dig a pit. For you. Just for you. It's my present to you. Is I am digging you a pit. Come on. Oh, isn't it a great pit? The best pit you've ever been in. There you go. Best pit ever. Don't you love it? Isn't it lovely? Okay, now I have a place to put chickens. Lay some eggs. If you lay enough eggs, I will make the pit bigger. I need to go make some doors. Oh, do. Okay. There we go. I get the first three. 3 doors. Do I need more doors than that? Probably. Do I care right now? Not really. So for now, I'm gonna make a chicken door. Goes to my chickens. Because that seems like a good idea. Then I'm also going to make a, holy crap, outside door. Which will make it a lot easier to get more chickens. A lot easier indeed. Use the dirt there so that I can continue the trend of having a ways to go. No, I could honestly probably put a door up there too, and then I would have this crazy house that has like 4 doors. I'm sure villagers would love that. They love doors. They're obsessed with doors. Thought I saw a chicken out here. Or was it just a pig? Pigs don't like wheat. I need to go get potatoes to get a pig. Alright, well, all torched out and everything bedeckled. I'm gonna think it's just about time to wrap up. I will continue the story of the young girl next time that I mine, I suppose. So, farewell of Wiedersehen, and this is Whisperface. Thank you for watching. Do.